Alright, so I just want to get a coat of paint on this. You can see it's starting to flash rust. It's been out, well, it's been sanded for about a month now, sitting in my garage, so dry, but I mean there's a lot of moisture in the air. So I'm just gonna get in here with some paint thinner and paper towel, get all these oily bits, get most of the rust off, most of the dust off. The idea is not to give it a final coat of paint or anything. I do want to just get one even coat of primer on it, and then I want to block sand, find the high and low spots, see what I need to do. Obviously this still needs to be addressed. Alright, for the outside of the door I'm going to use this. Never used it before, but it comes highly recommended. I hope I'm doing the right thing, but it should give good adhesion to whatever paint I do put on. And that there I like. For the inside I've used this a lot. It's not going to get an important coat of paint, but I do want to get to all of those exposed rust pieces that I couldn't really get off the wire wheel. Yeah, I'm gonna paint the inside with this. I'm gonna dilute it a lot so that it can really weep into little pinholes and into the seams, just to make sure I get good coverage everywhere where you won't be able to see necessarily. No! The sun is not conducive to filming. I'm very happy with how these came out. I literally can't feel them anymore. That one I went a bit too far, so it's protruding a bit there, so I need to hammer it back. That one's perfect. That one I did hammer back, it's good. I'm gonna sand it now, and we'll see more imperfections, but so far going very well. So a lot of these, it's not actually the metal coming through. There it is. So there's a high spot there and there, but this is actually Bondo that I missed when I sanded the whole thing down. So I'm just gonna knock it down with a sandpaper as I block sand. I don't think my block's big enough. I don't care, it's what I have. Okay, so clearly that's still a very low spot there, and these would be from my hammer, because I can't fit anything flat in there. There's not enough space to build up momentum to actually bend this metal, so I have to use my 2-pound hammer, and yeah, the corner of the hammer is making these little bubbles. But I'll knock those down again from this side. I need to get that low spot out. So I've never used this stuff before. Reading the instructions. Yeah, let's see how bad I mess it up. Ew. Feels like a good idea to mix it through. It seems to have separated a bit. Smells like the same resin they used to reline my pool a while ago. Tiny amount to taste with. Two to 3% water. Probably way too much. I like that it's a different color. It's easier to see if it's been about 40 minutes now, and I swear this stuff is rock hard. I'm gonna start sanding. I've already do a little bit of test sandy and it's coming out real nice. So, yeah, I just don't have coarse enough sandpaper. The lowest grit I have is the 320, and it's gonna take a long time. I put it on a little bit too thick here. It's coming out pretty well. I've got one sheet of 320 grit left. I think that'll be able to finish off this section. This is not even gonna, I'm not even gonna try, so I'm gonna use this as 100 grit. It's nice and stiff, and just at least smooth this out as far as I can, and then come back with a 320. Right. Okay, so I smoothed this out quite a bit. I can't take off any more. I'm gonna have to put on another layer of putty, Bondo, mud. Focus. So you can see there, everything's pretty level. Yeah, anyway, doesn't want to focus. Yeah, can't take off anymore. That's our eye spot right there. That's low, need to fill that in. Took the worst off here. I'm going to put probably another 2 layers on here. I don't want to put 6-7 mil of Bondo on in one go. Alright, so it's the next weekend. I now have to take down this real thick Bondo here and smooth out this. I'm really happy with what this looks like. I need to just take some 300 grit or higher, sand this down. This is going to need some work, and last weekend I broke my arms, and so now I'm going to try something new. I have this and some 80 grit. I'm going to throw that at it, see how aggressive it is, and see how it goes. Don't know if this is going to show up on the camera, but this is telling me very nicely where I need to apply more Bondo. You can clearly see the low spots where the sander didn't reach. So I'll go in there, and same over here, which I wasn't planning to. Because the next thing you know, I'm going to be Bondoing the whole door, which I do not want to do. But I'll try to smooth off these edges a little bit. Very thin layer. You know what? It's good enough. Let's paint.